Use your abdominals to bring that leg back. Try not to rely on your back. Bringing the leg down and then alternating. Big breath in. Bring that leg up towards you.
I like this.
Big reach over and across. Yeah, this one's a great one. We don't twist our spine very often, but it is designed to.
Yeah.
Breath in through your nose, using your core to bring that leg back to where you got it. And try, when you're bringing up the one leg, try and keep your other leg straight down. Big breath in, up towards you, and reaching over and across. Again, the goal is to reach up towards those extended arms. And when you get that foot there, let your body melt into the floor. Oh. Breathing in, bring that leg back. We got one more each way. So if you're ready to add to the challenge, really try and keep the back of those shoulders down. Again, the attention is the spinal rotation. The secondary is the chest opening.
Some clicks and claps. Sure.
Yep, absolutely. Definitely going to get some decompression on the spine, especially if it hasn't been in a twisting motion for a while. It's going to be like, okay, let's break the icicles off. Bringing it back down. Final one. In through your nose, bringing that leg up. Big reach over and across.
Oh, Jill, I love this one. What is it called?
Eagle.
Okay.
Yeah, eagles.
Better than the blooming. What's that other horrible one?
The blooming.
No, what was your one? Some Urkel. At night was not Urkel.
That's the dead bug.
Oh, I do not like that beast.
All right. We're going to come up to a standing,
Oh.
and we're going to go into some single leg movement. So you are going to need your chair again for this one. If you need some added stability, feel free to use the wall. We want to push back into our hamstring elongation. So picking one leg as our stabilizing, the other foot will come back onto the chair. And if you notice your chair moving around, do push it up against the wall. So the action, we are reaching our butt back. The goal is to elongate and stretch the back of the leg. On the exhale, we are squeezing our glutes to bring ourselves back up to a standing. Okay? So again, if you need the edge of the wall, please do. Notice we don't want our knee to collapse in. So from the hip flexor, we practice our monster walks. We're pushing the knee out. So first thing, breathe in. We're sticking our butt back towards the chair. We want to stretch out the back line of the leg. On the exhale, you're going to squeeze from your glute, bringing yourself back up to a stand-in. Yeah, and then Melanie, just keep your legs a little straighter. Yeah. And breath in. Stick your butt back. Elongation through that hamstring. And then you're going to squeeze your glute, just like our glute bridges, to bring ourselves up to a stand-in. Is anyone not feeling a stretch? Okay. I'll watch your movement. Yeah. So breathing in, reaching the hip back. Yeah, so carry. So when it comes to the upper body, we don't want to break this chain, right? Yeah. Shoulders down and back. So when we break from the center here, it takes off the elongation here. Okay. So think of ourselves like arms straight, and then we're sticking our butt back. Yeah, that's better. That is better.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then on our exhale, squeeze our glute to rise up. We got another 3 on this leg. So breathe it in, shoulders down and back, keep our lats engaged, our butt is reaching back. Feel the stretch, squeeze into our glute to rise up. Okay, one more. Breath in, stick your butt back, shoulders down and back, push into that stretch line, activate the glute to rise up. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for sure, the second we break from our center, we're breaking in that line of energy. So if I go down to try and stretch my hamstrings, I'm not going to get nearly as much stretch because I'm broken here. But if I stick my butt back, and here I get way more stretch even though I'm not touching the ground. All right, other foot. So we're going to do 8. So on our breath in, soft on the knee, reach your butt back towards the chair. So there's not much bend, but it's not locked. Push into the stretch and then squeeze the glute to bring yourself up to a standing. Breathing in, sticking your butt back. Line up those shoulders with the spine. On the exhale, into your feet, squeezing your butt to rise up. And again, breathing in, reach the hip back. Keep those hips as square as you can. Identify the stretch and then squeeze into it. Oh yeah, single arm or single leg is going to be shaky for sure. Breathing in, reach your butt back. This is number 4. Feel that stretch. On the exhale, squeeze the glute of that stabilizing leg to rise. Final 4, big breath in. Reach the hip back. And again, if you need that stability, let it help you stick your hips back even farther. On the exhale, squeeze your glute. Coming up to our rise. Last 3. You can do it. Breath in. Reaching our hip back. Feel that elongation. Glute. On the rise. Last 2. Big breath in. Keep the knee soft. Feel that stretch. And again, exhale. That engagement of the glutes on the rise. Last one. Big breath in, reach it back. Elongate the hamstring and squeeze, engaging the glute to rise on up. Okay. All right, we're going to go in through the groin next. We're going to do a little side lunge. So a couple options. You can bring the leg to step out each time, lowering yourself down. And again, same idea with the upper shoulders. We don't want to round, because this takes away from our core and puts the emphasis on our low back and neck. So keeping ourselves up straight. On our breath in, bending the knee. Ideally getting into the crease of 90 degrees and push off the toe to rise up. That's a little too much right now. Feel free to use the banister. Start with wide legs and just shift your body weight over. If it's just quite a stretch, that's fine. And then use the stability of the wall to rise on up.
And Joe, confirm where we're feeling in here.
Yeah, so you are going to get some elongation through the groin.
Okay.
The activation is also going to be the adductor. So it's elongating and then it's contracting to bring the legs together.
It's feeling here.
So yeah, you will get a stretch. If it is tight, you also will get a stretch in your groin. But the recruiting does come from the stabilizing leg that you're pushing off to get the outside of the glute there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think of it, when you're pushing off the leg, that's where the mind-muscle connection comes in.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking my butt back.
Yeah.
I am allowed to fold, but I'm not rounding.
Yeah.
I'm going into the depth. I'm feeling the tension build out on the outside and then push off the outside of the foot. But again, if the groin is the main thing that's coming up because it's tight, that's totally fine. Just breathe space in there. So breathing in, stepping out, lowering ourselves down into our pocket. Your depth is going to depend on your own mobility. And push off the foot, bringing our feet together. Yeah. Big breath in, stepping out. Allow yourself to sink on down into that pocket. Feel the tension build out on the outside of the leg and push from there. How's it doing? Yeah. Breathing in, sticking the hips back. Lowering yourself down, and again, if it's just feeling a lot of stretch on the groin, you're still getting elongation and movement, so that's great. Yeah, opening through dynamic movement, I think is the best instead of just static stretching. On the exhale, rising yourself up, because you're identifying and telling your muscle what you're wanting it to do, and then it gives it the opportunity to start doing it. We got another 4, breathing in, lowering ourselves down into that pocket. Push off the outside of the foot. Breathing in. Lowering yourself again down into the pocket. Feel the tension build up on the outside of the leg and push off the outside of the foot there. Last 2. Big breath in, lowering yourself down. Think about the control on the down and push off of the foot. Last one on this side. Big breath in. Shift that body weight over. Getting into the pocket and push. All right, opposite leg. Here we come. If you're alternating, keep on alternating. That's fine. So again, big breath in, stepping on out. Lowering ourselves into the pocket. This side of my groin's definitely tighter, but that's okay. Big breath in, stepping on out. And again, you don't have to step out if that's not the step you're at yet. On your exhale, push off the outside of the foot. Good. Breathing in. Lowering ourselves down, shoulders down and back. Exhale, feet together. Big breath in. Again, you're in control of that descent. And then push into your foot as the power.
That's a good stretch, eh?
Yeah. Groins get super tight, and actually that's a huge one on what creates a lot of tension in our hips.
Okay.
Yeah, is how tight our groin is.
Yeah.
Big breath in, lowering yourself out to the side, push the knee wide. And exhale, rising. Breathe it in, out to the side, lowering yourself down. On that exhale, push through the foot. Big breath in, lowering ourselves down, get into that stretch. Exhale, push. Final 4. Breathing in, bend that knee, lowering yourself down, feel the tension build up, push into it. And 3. Big breath in, lowering yourselves down. Exhale on the rise. That's what I like to hear. 2 more. Breathing in, lowering ourselves down. Feel that elongation. And last one. Breathing in, bending that knee. Push the butt back. And on the exhale, pushing on up. All right. Wiggling out. We got one more on that single arm reach or single leg reach back.
So, darling, I'm hitting.
That's totally fine. Thank you.
Thank you, my darling. Will you give me can you give me Amanda's number, please, at some point?
I think I have it.
To me,
What's that?
I'd like your number.
Oh.
I have to tell you and Angus a funny story in our home.
All right.
Suffice to think my children think you're like John Cena. Mom, that man. He's buff.
That's hilarious. Well, I take compliments to that too.
Oh, well, exactly. They were ogling him. Wow, I'm so strong.
All right, single leg reach back.
We just won't tell them the price we paid.
Yeah, don't. Keep the illusion alive. Breathe it in, reach that butt back, shoulders down and back. Squeeze in from the glute to rise up. You just got 8 on each leg. Breathing in, shift our body weight back.
Shaky.
Yeah.
They're kind of hard right now.
Yeah. And on the exhale, squeezing on up.
Me too.
Breathing
I'm out of
in.
whack somehow.
Yeah. Reaching the hip back. Yeah, a nice elongation through the upper back. Yep. Reach it back and squeeze from the glute to rise on up. Breathing in. Hips reaching back towards that chair. Yeah, nice angle, Melanie. On your exhale, squeeze in. The glute to rise up. Last 4. Breathing in, reach that butt back. Feel our hamstrings. Squeezing from the glute to rise on up. Yes. Great breath. Last 3. Breathing in. Through the nose. Push into your foot. Squeezing the glute to rise. And 2. Big breath in. Hips back. Reach it back. And exhale. Squeezing forward. Final one on this leg. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale through your stabilizing foot to rise. Very nice. Feel free to give it a little wiggle. Final leg on this one. Okay. Well, her.
Guess we didn't do walking lunges or something very stupid.
Well, that's good.
She knew we were coming.
It's not against you. Not a battle against flesh and blood. That's why we're putting the armor on. Breathe it in. Reach in the butt back. Feel that elongation through the hamstring. through the toe. Squeezing the glute to rise. Breathing in, reach that butt back. Elongate, elongate, and squeeze from the foot to the glute. Breathing in. Hips reaching back. Good job keeping those shoulders down and back. Breathing in. Number 4, reach it back, reach it back. Feeling that elongation. And squeeze on the up. Last 4. Just a softness to the knee, not much bend. In through our nose, reach that hip back towards the bench. Last 2, breath in, reach it back. Exhale, squeeze in the glute to drive forward. One more. Breath in, reach that hip back. Reach, 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 and squeeze from the back of the leg to rise. All right, we just got one more on the side lunge, and then we're going to end off with Tabata glute bridges. Okay, so if you know what leg you started on, try and start with the other one. And breath in. So Melanie, just for yourself, shift your weight back. Because the second we bring the knee forward, it's going to put pressure on the knee. So just like we practiced our hinge, think of that. Our butt is reaching back. Yeah, I would even widen your stance quite a bit.
Widen it?
Yeah. So stick your butt back, bend in the knee. Yeah, that's great. That's a much better angle. And then on the exhale, push off the foot. Big step out. Reach the butt back. Because when you create that shift, eventually the knee does line up with the ankle. Big breath in. Stepping out, lowering yourself down. Push through that stabilizing foot. Big breath in. Bending down. Putting the weight on that one foot. Pushing off of it. Breathing in. Number 5. Lowering ourselves down. We got 10 on this one. Exhale. Push off the back of the toe. Off the outside of the foot mainly. Breath in. Lowering ourselves down. Feel the stretch. And rising up. Last 4. Big breath in. Hip back. Lowering ourselves down. Exhale. Rising. And 3. Breathing in. Lowering ourselves down towards the ground. Push off the foot. 2. Bend that knee, exhale up. 1 more. Breathing in, bend the knee, lowering yourselves down, and exhale, rising up. Good. 1 leg, final side, final round on these. And let's go, stepping out to our side. So reach our butt back as we bend the knee at the same time. Exhale, rising. Breathing in, stepping out to the side, reach the butt back. And exhale, rising. Breathing in, step it out. Bend the knee, lower ourselves low. Exhale, push off the foot. Big breath in, stepping out to the side. Bending the knee, getting low. And push off the foot. Stepping out. Getting down nice and low with that inhale. On the exhale, push. To drive up. Nice. Final 5. Breathing in, lower it down, bend in the knee, push off of that foot. Yes. And 4, big breath in, bend in the knee, bringing it down. Exhale to rise. Final 3. Breathing in, lower it down, push off the foot. And 2. Breathing in, bend the knee, lower it down. Nice. Exhale, rise in. Last one, shoulders down and back. Stick the butt back, bending at the knee, and rise. Yeah. All right, last thing we need is our booty bands. So grab a band, gray is tight, just for the reminder. So, reminder of Tabata, 20 seconds on. We're just doing our glute bridges from the floor. That's the only movement we're doing. So bring it up just over top of the knees. Reminder that our glute bridge is the scoop of our pelvis as we pick up, Elaine said, $20 bills with our glutes. We're worth it. We are worth it. So again, 20 seconds on of the glute bridge, shoulders down and back, tucking the pelvis to squeeze our glutes up. You're gonna get a lot of glute bridges, so don't feel like you need to race them. Muscles don't understand weight, they understand tension. So when you take a little bit more time to intentionally squeeze, you are getting more added benefit. All right, so first 20 seconds starts right now from the feet, tuck and squeeze. Breathing in. Again, your pace can look a little bit different, but it's glutes on the mind. Breath in on our way down. And then on the exhale, we are squeezing our glutes, picking up those $20 bills. All right, 10-second rest.
Oh, we're going up and down, up and down?
Up and down, yeah.
I thought we were gonna do 20-second glute bridge.
And go. Oh, you're just holding it? No, we're gonna do one right after the other. Intentionally squeeze in one after the other. Push those knees out into your band tension. Breath in on the down, take the glutes off. Exhale on the rise. 10-second rest. 2, 1, knees out, ground those toes, squeeze up. I find it helpful even to push my hands into the ground. Breathe in on the way down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Glutes doing the work. 10-second rest. This time, think about your feet. Toes to heel should be gripped to the floor and up. Breath in, push those knees out. Grip into the floor, glutes up. Ten-second rest. Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go. Last thing. 2, 1, and get knees out. Breath in on your exhale, up. Push those knees out again and again. Notice if your toes are rising up, squeeze them into the floor. 10-second rest. 1 more minute of work. 2, 1, and up. Breath in, hips down, just before they touch the ground, right back up. Scoop the pelvis. Pushing those knees out. 10-second rest. Almost there, 2 rounds to go. If you start to feel your quads a lot, maybe your heels are a little too close to you. On your exhale, rise up. And it can be residual from the workout too. Mind on the glutes. Breath in, knees out. Breath of life, you can do it. Up. 10-second rest. 1 more round. 2, and rising. Final 20 seconds. Glutes off and then on. Glutes off and then on. Heel to toe, grip into the floor. 1 more. Way to go. Way to go. Get the band up.